All right, Loudoun County, Virginia seems to be a case study in all that is wrong with public school systems across the country. The county and its public schools have been in the national news this year for all the wrong reasons. Critical race theory, woke transgender pronoun policy, mask, the list goes on. You might recall back in May, Tanner Cross, who was a teacher at Leesburg Elementary, spoke at a school board meeting, public forum, and he said this, and he was talking about the transgender pronoun policies and all of the stuff related to that. And he said this, quote, "I am a teacher, but I serve God first. And I will not affirm that a biological boy can be a girl and vice versa, because it is against my religion. It's lying to a child. It's abuse to a child." Now, he was fired for that. However, Alliance Defending Freedom represented him, and he was won at the lower court. The school challenged that, took it all the way to the Virginia State Supreme Court, and they have now handed down a decision upholding the lower court's decision that he must be reinstated to his position. Joining me now is Alliance Defending Freedom Senior Counsel and Vice President for Legal Strategy, Ryan Bangert. He oversees ADF Center for Academic Freedom, which is handling Tanner's case. Ryan, welcome to Washington Watch. Okay, I don't think we got a little issue there getting connected. But the main point I want to focus on this, the reason I want to focus on this is this whole thing, as Loudoun County was doing this kind of stuff under the cover of darkness, and the parents, and inspired by a teacher speaking out, has really, it's kind of begun these brush fires of freedom all across America, where parents are going to these school board meetings, they're speaking out, they're challenging these, I'm trying to be careful with the words I select, crazy programs. They are telling children not to talk to their parents because their parents are fuddy-duddies, they're old school, they don't understand that boys can be girls and girls can be boys, and so, your secret stays here at school. They're driving a wedge between parent and child. And joining me now, here we have him now, Ryan Bangert. Ryan, welcome to Washington Watch.
Thank you, Tony. Pleasure to be here.
Hey, congratulations on this case, and I just want to quickly go to it before we run out of time. This is a major decision for the First Amendment freedoms of teachers. This is a big deal that the Virginia State Supreme Court has upheld the lower court ruling.
I agree. It's a very significant ruling by the Virginia Supreme Court, affirming that the trial court got it right. The trial court, remember in this case, this was a situation where a school teacher, Tanner Cross, spoke at a school board meeting, an open school board meeting, signed up to speak as a citizen against this policy. At the time, it was still a proposed policy. It's since been passed. More on that in a moment. But he simply voiced his objections as a citizen, and the school board suspended him for that, punished him for simply stating his beliefs at an open school board meeting. And the Virginia Supreme Court said that the trial court got it right when it told the school to reinstate Mr. Cross to his position.
Now, I know that this is a decision limited to Virginia, but clearly it would have implications for other states because the facts are pretty much the same. The teachers don't surrender their right to speak as public citizens.
That's right. The Supreme Court has long held that teachers don't surrender their First Amendment rights when they pass beyond the schoolhouse gate. And the Virginia Supreme Court squarely came down on the side of the First Amendment in this ruling. And in fact, when the Virginia Supreme Court issued its ruling, it pointed out that Virginia law, the Virginia Constitution, is interpreted the same way and using the same principles as the U.S. Constitution. So this decision, even though it's only a Virginia state court decision, has implications beyond Virginia.
Well, very quickly, before we run out of time, what's next for ADF as it pertains to this case and other cases with teachers?
Yeah, so we are going to continue litigating this case. It's changed a little bit, and that was what I mentioned earlier, because the school district passed policy that Tanner Cross was objecting to. So now all the teachers in Loudoun County Public Schools are required to use pronouns, even if those pronouns don't line up with the student's biological sex. So we have amended our complaint, or asked the court to amend our complaint, to challenge the policy on behalf of a number of teachers who have now joined the lawsuit to fight alongside Santa Claus.
Oh, very good. Well, again, very grateful for Alliance Defending Freedom and the outstanding work that you do coming alongside all kinds of people, teachers, public servants, anyone and everyone who has their First Amendment freedoms challenged. Ryan, thanks so much for joining us this afternoon.
My pleasure. Thanks for all you do.